Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where I just realized I didn't have the proper window open. There we go. Now we're good to go. And we are working on this area over here, which we just demolished, and we are going to completely redo from scratch. We're going to smooth out this terrain over here, and let's just go ahead and use the level terrain tool. And I want to grab this point right here, and we're just going to level it kind of like this. And we're going to have some issues with these roads, to be sure. But we're just going to do not enough soil. We need to pick up some soil from somewhere else to continue filling this in. So where do we want to grab the soil from? Well, this area over here was where we dumped soil before. But we need to grab some more to continue to fill it in over here. I wish there was a way that we could, like, buy additional soil fill. That would be nice. But we can do something along the lines of this to grab some of this soil. And now we're going to need some money. Okay. So we just need to fill in this little area right over here. So where do we want to grab soil from? Maybe up here? We could just take off a little bit of terrain up over here. Kind of like so. We do need money, of course. It's not going to snow, radio. It's Hawaii. I mean, I say as literally outside my window, right now, it's snowing. It's kind of disgusting, actually. Okay, so level terrain tool, we make sure this is selected, and we'll just push out this way a little bit. We do need more money. I'm going to actually go ahead and take out a quick loan here, because this is an expensive operation, to be sure. Okay, we ran out of soil again. So I'm going to grab a little from up here. There we go. And we'll just continue to fill in this area as we get more money. This is a very expensive landfill over here. And of course, we're going to need to smooth this cliff. I was intending to do that a lot faster than this. In fact, I'm going to take this loan. Okay, let's, we need more soil. So we're just going to grab a little bit of additional soil from this mountaintop. It's not like we're lacking any over here. Okay. Now fill in this area. Now we just need a tiny bit more. So now at this point, let's soften this terrain to get some of the soil back. Because we are going to need to get up this eventually. And we'll have to figure out a proper way to do that. Unless we just don't have exits over here. I guess that's an option. Okay, so we'll just do something kind of like that. We have water issues? Hang on. Oh, because we don't have pipes over here. There you go. Have some water pipes. I'm sure that'll help you. Fantastic. Also, potentially a garbage issue. Yep, our production is above our processing capacity. That is definitely a thing. At least in the daytime. Okay. Well, we could drop another recycling center, but I tend to want to drop another incineration plant instead. So that's going to cost us 30,000. We'll have that soon enough. And we're really wanting some major industry or offices. And we can grab them some of that here in just a moment. I just want to have this incineration plant ready to go, and it currently is. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll get that online, and we'll get a few more offices over this way. Just checking that we've got water. Fantastic. So let's get some office structures built up over here. Okay, now back to this project. Let's knock back this turnaround. And we need to elevate this up to this level up here, like so. And then we need to elevate it again to be one up, correct? Well, actually, no, we don't, because this is a horizontal highway. So this can technically just run straight like this. And then we'd want to run this highway down here if we can get down this slope. We can if we tunnel through, and that's actually fine. I'm not too concerned about that. And then we can just run the highway directly over this direction as soon as we've got the money, which next time we get a money tick, we should. Hey, there's our academic year report. That's what we were waiting for. We're now recognized. So that's an interesting thing. We have cafeterias, fountains, gymnasiums, outdoor study. Nice. Okay. Well, we will get to that very shortly. And we're going to need to, of course, reverse the directionality of this section of highway. There we go. Now we're going to need to get this section of highway here up to this level. And realistically, I think we take this back to here. And first things first, we need to get this onto the ground over here. So something along the lines of that. And then we need to get it up in between the highways. That's giving us space already occupied. That's giving us slope too steep. Okay. So we're actually going to need slightly more space than this. So maybe if we can take these back to here. Let's see, maybe we can get them up to this position here. Which would then potentially allow us to take this in between. We need to go up one. Fantastic. Okay, and then we just don't have enough money to take this all the way over to here. That's fine. That's absolute perfection right there. And now we need to take this highway, because of course this is going the wrong way, but we need to take this over and do basically the same exact thing. So we need to get this up to this level over here somewhere, somehow. We can take it to here. And then maybe elevated? Not quite, actually. Let's see. We need it to be here, but that's giving us ever so slightly slope too steep. We can get it to there. That's interesting. Actually, this works for some reason. So I'll take it. Perfect. Okay, we take that to there. That's going to be slope too steep for a turnaround for right now, but we're going to need to invert this directionality. We can't apparently do that, so we're going to need to bulldoze it. And use the line tool. And just connect it in like that. And I guess I can see why slope too steep over here. Let's just knock that back and see about getting a bit more similar height here. There is a spot here where we get pretty similar height, and it's right here. Okay, that'll do. Well, kind of. I'm not actually happy with it because they're irregular here. What we really need to do is we really need to remove this terrain back over this way just a little bit, like that. And then we can make this actually be symmetrical, like that. Slope too. Oh, right. This is going up another level. So we need to have this be not at that angle. We need to have this be correctly placed at that height, which is not there. It is there. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Now, the question is, can we actually get roads up this way, and do we want to? What if we were to just hypothetically connect these straight in? What if there was a way to do that? I don't know that there is. And regardless, this is going to be a small issue. So that's going to be a thing. Maybe we just don't have any roads over on this side. like no on-ramps over on this side. We don't have any up here either. So maybe from this turnaround to this one, or from this interchange to this one, there's just no exits. I think that works, actually. So let's just go ahead and take this over with the curve tool. Want it to be approximately like this. Maybe widen it slightly. That's probably okay. That's giving space already occupied, I think because of the turnaround. So let's just take this up over here. Connect it in like so. This over to here. And we've got a pillar issue here. So let's knock that back. See about connecting this in over here. It looks like it's gonna have to be there. I'm not okay with that height, though. Maybe we have to come from the other direction. That slope too steep. But this works. Is that a good height? That's a good height. Okay. Now I know that they're going the wrong direction, but that's okay. I took that one too far. It's kind of oblong, isn't it? Like, the shape here is not ideal. I like this one, but that's the only one. Actually, even this one probably should be shortened slightly to be like, I mean, it goes out to there. I think what we need to do is take this back, connect it in to be right here. And I'm trying to get the lock in. There it is. And then take that to here. Of course, the other difference here is that these are fully ground level, whereas this goes directly over it. So that's a thing. Let's go ahead and turn these around while I'm thinking about it. There we go, before I forget. Take it into there. And then this one would go to right here, hypothetically, but that's refusing to turn again. Oh, hello. It actually went this way. So we're going to need to just invert that directionality. Okay. And now I think we need to take these out slightly further. We need them to be basically exactly one block out, so right here. So we just need to make sure that those are in exactly the correct position. Take it out to here. That's distance too short, obviously, but that kind of works. Except that these aren't exactly lined up. I think I prefer this one. So let's get rid of that. And then have this be here instead, but we need the curve tool. They really want industrial, so we should do something about that. That is not the direction I wanted. Freeform tool? No? Okay. It's refusing to curve this way. Awkward curve that way. Let's try the curve tool from this direction. We want it to be right here, but not curved quite like that. That's a very sharp curve. I want it to be heading from here to here, but the curve is going exactly the way I don't want it to go. Like, we could take it like this, but that's awkward. I want it to be like that, except actually coming in here. I don't know why sometimes it refuses to curve. It's kind of annoying, though. Like, see, it's refusing to curve unless we swing it way out like that. Maybe just because of altitude? Hang on, I wonder if we were to take it from here to right here, Nope. That is so weird. I mean, it's curving like that because of the directionality. It's trying to make the traffic flow smoothly. Maybe we just need to move this one. So take this out to right here, essentially. Right here. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's so awful. Over here, it's going to refuse to turn. Like, why though? Why? It's so bad. Does it have something to do with the terraforming over here? Maybe we just need to flatten this more. Like that. We'll see if that has anything to do with it. Not exactly. And that's giving us space already occupied. That was the curve I wanted, right there. What if we completely got rid of this, took this in right here, and curved it in exactly like this, and then flipped it around? That is so finicky. I don't know why I had to do it this way. But it looks like this is probably going to... Oh, space already occupied, of course. Well, let's get rid of that. Connect that in. And then use the curve tool up here to maybe connect it in like this. Or just the freeform tool. Disgusting. I almost had it there. See, yeah, this is the correct position. This is the exact curve that I want, right here. But its space already occupies. And when I go here, it changes the curve dramatically. Which is a little frustrating, to be sure. Maybe it's just that it thinks it needs to be like 1/2 block further out, like this. But it doesn't, because if we take this road up, we can see it actually needs to be 1 block in from here. So if we were to take it like this, connect it in like this, this is how it's supposed to be, right here. And then that curves way out for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that, but it definitely is. It's not the way I want it to go. Maybe if we just take it out like this and make it like quasi-symmetrical. Like if we just take it from, say, here to here, and then curve it in like that. Same thing over here. Take it from here to here, and just curve it in like this. That's a dramatically different curve. I don't hate this curve. I just wish that this curve was basically the same thing. But it needs to curve out further in order to do its job. So I guess we'll have to leave it something like this, but I'm really not satisfied with this. I'm really, really not satisfied with this. Maybe if we were to try it from out here. It really wants to curve this way when going this direction, and I don't want it to curve that way. And then it curves so sharply over here. Like, we can take it all the way over here. That's no problem. But we need to get it hooked in right here. Yeah, it does not want to curve the way I want it to curve. What if, hypothetically, we were to flip this around to go the other way? Take it from here. That's giving us space already occupied and doing the exact same thing. To where it's only curving in at that wacky angle. Also, I'm wondering what exactly the difference is between the freeform tool and the curve tool. It doesn't seem to work that much differently. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to put a cut in here, and next episode, we're going to see if we can figure out exactly how to get this curved in properly. Like, see, even this is still out a little bit from where I want it to be. I really want this to be curved in right about... It's not wanting to snap now. Right about here is where we want it. Yeah, that's basically correct. Even that's a little close. Like, I would really prefer that it be here. That's where we want it to be. I mean... kind of works, but now I feel like this needs to be further out. Like, I feel like it needs to be right here. And then connect this in. Something like... Oh, hang on. Was that actually working? Of course, now that I got rid of that highway piece, it's not. I mean, we could just leave it like that and call it good. For now, I think I'm going to do that. I really do need to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and next episode we're going to take a little bit of a break from the highway stuff to work on our Academiopolis Institute and deal with some of our zoning issues. So that is the plan for next episode. See you all then.